Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the talking points from social media and oh my god, honey, I'm home. Mariah May has joined WWE and she has joined NXT and I was stunned. I was floored. I didn't even know her contract had expired with AEW. I knew it was coming up. But I didn't think it was till, honestly, later in the summer, later in the year. Like, I saw her and part of my brain was telling me that can't be Mariah. She's still with AEW. So I was so confused. And it was like, I was like, is that Mariah? Is that Mariah? Is that Mariah? It is Mariah, right? Mariah May, who's coming off a fantastic feud with Toni Storm over in AEW, desperate to join WWE, has joined WWE, and this is a massive story. She's a big star, a female star. She's one of the biggest kind of free agents that you could go and get. I mean, really, Toni Storm, Mercedes Moné. There's not going to be a long list of women that are going to be bigger to go and get. You know, if you're going to do a top 10, Mariah May is going to be on that list. So it's a great signing. Great signing. I mean, look at this. All the way back in 2017, people are sharing this. Mariah May said, draft me to NXT, please, as part of the 2017 Superstar Shakeup. That was posted like 8 years ago. I just read a tweet, actually, from Sean Ross Sapp. He was saying, what a journey for Mariah May. She's gone from being a fan to now becoming a wrestler, going to a tryout, being turned down by WWE, and then going off to Japan, kind of like, you know, really learning the ropes, going to AEW, and now finally coming into NXT. So I know there's quite a few people out there that said they're not familiar with her, and that's totally understandable because honestly, before AEW, I wasn't familiar with her. But she's come from Japan. She's done work over in Japan. She's gone over to AEW. It's the Toni Storm feud that has really grabbed my attention. I think most people's attention. And now here she is in NXT. So a lot of excitement around Mariah May coming in. Let's just leave NXT for a second. We'll have a look in the WWE folder. Look at this. Looks like his nose is like all bent out of shape, doesn't it? Look at that. So, football 24085123. Shout out to you. So this is a message from CM Punk. He says, AJ Styles, I've got a lot on my plate right now, but I'll always make room for you. Thank you for the boot print on my nose. Let's not wait 21 years for the next time. You're a legend. So, lovely little sign of respect there from CM Punk, but he's definitely feeling the effects of stepping into the ring with AJ Styles, and I'd be definitely down for seeing more of that in the future. Right, this was after Raw, so Seth did a promo after Raw. Let's check in with it.
Shut up, Dolla! To sing my song. You understand? Singing my song is a privilege for people who have stood by me through thick and thin. Not for all you two-faced Oklahoma losers.
Nice. So there we go. You don't get to sing my song. Singing my song is a privilege for people that have stood by me through thick and thin, not for you two-faced Oklahoma losers. Now, this goes on for a little bit. I think there might even be a bit of a clip that's done the rounds later on in the video. Yeah, actually, no, not by the looks of it. There's a little clip later that I think we've got later in this video from this time. So we'll revisit that. Larry, shout out to you. So Las Vegas, Nevada is almost a done deal for WrestleMania 42. So that was being spoken about on Wrestling Observer Live today. Word on the street is very, very close. Harvey, thank you. So, Coachman, this is interesting. He said, I should put this out there because I've had someone reach out to me and reportedly, I've not had it confirmed, but reportedly they did offer R-Truth a contract, but it was far less money than what he was making. And he decided to turn that down. That's what someone told me that's in the know. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just not sure. So apparently someone has said to Coachman they did try to give R-Truth a new deal, but it was much, much lower than what he was being paid. I feel a little better now that I know that, if that is true, that we tried to keep him. I think it's understandable that as we kind of struggle to find new ways of using R-Truth, that we would want to kind of start to bring his money down more in line with kind of how much we use him. So I kind of understand that. And obviously it's up to R-Truth to decide as to whether he wants to accept that or not. If he's turned that down, I would appreciate the fact that we tried to keep him and he decided not to stay. And, you know, as I said yesterday, I'd love to have seen a send-off. I'd love to have seen video packages. I'd love to have seen him cutting a promo. I mean, the fact he's just not being mentioned, same as Carlito. It's just also cold, isn't it? Really cold. Hey, we've heard from Chad Gable as well. So, Pray News the Sports says he mentions the boots. He said, really proud of this guy. Even though I did have to borrow him my boots. I think it's actually lend him my boots, but it doesn't matter. Which he stretched out last night because the airlines lost his. So, obviously a lot of people, it was in Unseen yesterday, the CG on the side of the boots. People saying that, are these Chad Gable's boots? What's this about? And here's Chad Gable going, yeah, I had to lend him my boots. The airline lost his. So there we go, Chad Gable finding an explanation as to why he was wearing, El Grande was wearing Chad Gable's boots. Right, I don't know about this. So more releases may be coming. This was a bit of a conversation on Wrestling Observer, and I think they were using The Miz as kind of a bit of more releases could be coming. Have you seen what The Miz has done? Well, obviously yesterday in Unseen, we heard from Sean Ross Sapp. He said that there's nothing to read into with that. The Miz hasn't been told anything. So The Miz getting rid of WWE references on his social media. Sean Ross Sapp's like, that's The Miz hasn't been told that he's losing his job or his contract's not going to be renewed or anything. So there is this just sort of uneasy air around at the moment because of The Miz doing what he's done, because of Gunther doing what he's done, which is delete the past 3 years of tweets. I think he's got rid of 3 years. He might have even gone back further than that. So it seems like people are doing stuff on social media, which is a little strange. And so people are wondering if there is more cuts on the way. But I'm not aware that anyone's been told, yes, there's definitely more cuts coming, you know. It's just like a little bit of speculation around. So hopefully not, of course. Hopefully not. Undoubtedly, there will be more cuts in the future. Just hopefully no time soon. So, Edward, thank you. I know James mentioned that on our stream as well. And WrestleBuzz, shout out to you. I really love this. I love knowing what the latest odds are. There's only 4 matches for Money in the Bank. So here we've got Cena and Logan minus 300 favourites against Cody and Jey at plus 200. So the bigger the minus number, the more of a favourite you are, right? So they've got Cena, Logan as favourites. I can kind of go with that. I think that one's quite close. They've got Becky as favourite over Lyra. I think Lyra might be worth putting a bit of money on there, right? Only because I could see Bayley coming back here. Bayley could come back, go after Becky. Lyra keeps the belt, and then we get a Becky-Bayley feud. But no title involved. To be honest, if you're going to do Becky versus Bayley, you don't need a belt involved. They're 2 massive names. Lyra could then continue being women's Intercontinental champion. So I do see why Becky is the favourite, but I think Lyra's got a really good chance. In regards to these, I haven't seen these odds until literally right now, and I agree with them. Certainly, I agree with the winners. I think Seth has got to be favourite. He's the biggest name in the match. Yes, Roman could take him out. Yes, Punk could take him out. But he's got to be favourite going into the match. They're saying that if it's not going to be Seth, LA Knight is second favourite. I actually think Penta could be really in the mix. So they've got Penta as third favourite. I might have those two the other way round, but he is undeniably the favourite. I agree with that. Naomi, I agree. I think she's the favourite. I think this heel turn has been fantastic. I think her social media game is excellent. Her promos are excellent. The vignettes are excellent. Everything's great. Like, I'm really loving this heel turn for Naomi. So, yeah, they've got Naomi at minus 280. I agree that Rhea is right there as well. Obviously, the new girls are, new. Is it a bit too soon? Listen, if Stephanie wins, I could see that. If Julia wins, I could see that. But I think Julia is going to go into a program with Zelina because they teased that. And Roxanne, again, I could see that. The one that I'm struggling the most with is Alexa, because I think Alexa's future is going to be more with the Wyatt Six. And I don't know what she's going to be doing with Charlotte. We seem to have just dropped that. Perhaps we're going to pick that back up after Money in the Bank. So, yeah, I think Naomi being favourite makes a lot of sense. So, really interesting, the odds on that. Really interesting. Okay, let's go NXT. This is very Mariah May heavy, of course, as you would imagine. The future of NXT has arrived. Trenton, thank you. Mariah May is now in WWE, so welcome. Here, Ava says, you're welcome. So you're welcome, Mariah May. So a tweet there from Ava. WWE saying she's here. And Ava saying, you're welcome. Hey, let's hear from Mariah.
It's about damn time. I've wrestled all over the world, and it's only right that the glamour arrives in NXT. It's about...
There we go. There we go. Hey, there was, and I missed these, We Want Truth chants.
Sugar's going right back in. Referee trying to get some sense of order. Two men are finally...
Can you just about hear it? We want truth. We want truth. I think that's what they're chanting. I agree. I mean, Larry, shout out to you. I actually missed that because this was right at the very start of our opening match. So I didn't pick up on the We Want Truth chant. So that might have passed you by because it certainly passed me by. That Honey I'm Home tweet has been reacted to by Charlotte Flair with a wave and applause. And one thing we know about Charlotte is she is excellent working with others, really bringing them in, showing them the ropes. She's a great locker room leader in that regard. So there we go. Charlotte reaching out to the new talent. Nails and NY, thank you. Listen, look at this. Johnny, thank you. Najee, don't know if this is true, right? I have no idea. But a legit stalker was arrested outside of the PC tonight. Multiple bags of evidence taken in by police officers. I wish I was making this up. Y'all need help. Update, it's Liv Morgan's stalker. Now, this has been viewed 27,000 times. Not heard anything on this. I have no idea if this is legit. I am only bringing this to your attention because I've been tagged in it a few times. And I don't know if this story is going to emerge. So it's kind of like be aware there could be a story here. We might get some more kind of word coming out about this, that a stalker was arrested outside the PC. Yeah, this was crazy. Izzy Dame kicking Brooks Jensen out of the Culling out of nowhere. She just walloped him with a chair, right? I mean, they were backstage chatting away. Boom. She nailed him with a chair. And honestly, at this point, I honestly thought that she was going to turn around and be like, you got to have eyes in the back of your heads. She was going to be like that, you know? Like, you've got to always be aware. But she actually turned around and she was like, you know, if you're not all in, then you're out. And she was kind of making out that he wasn't fully committed to the group. And that was her getting rid of him. So he's out the group. I don't know why. I mean, like, honestly, this feels not great because it feels very rushed. It feels like we've not planted the seeds. It feels like it's absolutely out of nowhere. And it leaves me wondering why. Why is this so rushed? Why has it come out of nowhere? It feels a little bit, and I hate to say it, like when we broke up Metaphor and it was just kind of seemingly out of nowhere. And obviously then we found out it was because they were getting released. Oro Mensah, Jakara Jackson, both being let go. I'm not saying that Brooks is about to be let go, and I certainly hope that's not the case. But it's really jarring. It's really weird. So very strange. No word on if this is true or not. But Fightful, just picking up on this, that WWE announced that Ricky Saints suffered a contusion, right? And so they showed some x-rays, but of course, these x-rays could be fake. So I actually don't know if he did legitimately suffer an injury last week or if they're just trying to sell it. I can't find any word on that, and this Fightful don't seem to know at the moment. So again, we may get an update on that tomorrow. Talent found out just before going to the ring that Mariah May would be appearing at the end of the NXT segment. So Sean Ross Sapp just saying that he's got a bit of information and it's over on Fightful Select. I mean, the big news is she's here. So there we go. Mariah May is in in NXT. But I do love this. Brandon said, welcome back, Mariah Carey. So just getting a little bit confused there. It's Mariah May, but you can easily put Mariah Carey by mistake. So love that tweet. Love that. That's brilliant. 2 title matches booked for next week. So we know that Sean Legacy is going to get an opportunity at the North American Championship. And we also now found out that Obafemi is going to be taking on Joseph, I forget his name. He comes from LFG. We haven't seen much of him. And for some reason, he's just going to get an NXT Championship match. I'll tell you one thing, though. I was really surprised at the size of this guy. I was really surprised at just how big Jasper Troy, his name. When they were face to face, I was really shocked. He was actually a little bit bigger than Obafemi. So you can sort of understand why this guy has done so well in LFG. So should be a really interesting match, but of course, expecting Oba to retain, unless it's going to be another JC Jane moment. But we got another person arrive, Lainey Reid. Never heard of her. Don't know anything about her, but welcome. Welcome. Welcome, Flower. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the dance. She showed up and, interested to see what she's going to bring. Apparently she's been on, like, NXT Level Up and things like that. But, she kind of came through the crowd and I was like, who's this? I don't even know who this is. But plenty of new women around on this week's show. Zaria seemingly with a new shirt as well. You can see there Zaria in a Zaria shirt. Lucas said they may be flopping dollars they may regret. Line of the night. I mean, I don't really get the line, but obviously flop dollar is what AJ Francis had as a bit of a nickname. He was top dollar, but after what happened with him trying to get over that top rope when he botched on SmackDown, he was called flop dollar. So, not officially, just by the fans. So, I don't really get the line from Vic Joseph, but it's a lovely little reference to that. Oh, bless. Tatum Paxley, look, struggling. So, cheer up. And cheer up. Tyra Mae Steele arrived as well. So, lots of change Tyra Mae Steele is around. Lainey Reid is around. Mariah May is around. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to miss, like, Julia, Stephanie, all of those girls too much. We've got plenty of amazing talent ready to rise up, step up. And I was really impressed with Tyra Mae Steele. And it was great seeing Ariana Grace wrestling again tonight. So, brilliant. Really good. Right, let's go to other. See what we've got here. Oh, there's not much in there. Just a Nikki Cross tweet. She's been doing this for about a week or so, just showing loads of images of her and Candice. So we know that she is very fixated on Candice. Can't see that changing. So, Dawny, thank you. Okay, let's go fun, shall we? We've got a few bits in here. So, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, it's been a bit doom and gloom with R-Truth being released. Can we please get some stuff that's just going to lift the mood a little bit? And thankfully, we do have something that is going to lift the mood. It's going to lift the spirits. It's going to really cheer you up. And it's just really positive news, honestly. So here we've got this random picture. I mean, I looked at this and I was like, oh, I'm so confused. But we got sent this. And here, look, I got this from Jay Villa. Jay Villa said, if you look up in the nosebleeds, you can see someone in a red Wrestling Daze shirt. You've got to put this in unseen, and you've got to shout them out. We've got to show love to the fans. And honestly, I got the old magnifying glass out, right? I've scanned the whole picture, really gone over every pixel with my magnifying glass. And I think it is this person just here. I obviously don't know their name. And there is no such thing as a red Wrestling Daze shirt. But, you know, outside of that, we think it's this person right here. So it's excellent work. Really great work. I know this is a segment that's going to really lift spirits amongst other things. And, yeah, I just hope that you lot found that insightful. So, Jay Villa, thank you. Thank you, my friend, for pointing that out. Because that really would have passed me by. And appreciate it, but... Right, yeah, this is that video. Do you remember here we said about how there was a little bit at the end? So obviously Seth and his goons leave the ring. Look, there's Sami just comforting Jey, and there's Punk. Yeeting on the ground, sitting up like the Undertaker, yeeting away. So these guys are like dead. Come, like, dude, are you all right? Oh my God, is everything okay? Oh, God, that was brutal. And then we pan over. There's CM Punk. You know, I love the sitting up as well. Just living his best life, man. Living his best life. Unlike me, because I've just completely lost the folders. There we go. Right. Next. We've done that one, didn't we? I think we did that one. We've done that one. Yeah, Chris. Oh, look at him. What a legend. How's he not in Money in the Bank? People are upset about Carrion. And us Sami stans are over here just accepting it because we're just used to it now. The Carrion fans will get used to it eventually. Us Sami fans are used to it. The disrespect. We're just having to celebrate little dances and things like that. Yeah, we got this as well. Carl said some pretty good photos coming out of the photo booth. I don't know what's going on today, but a lot of the things that we need to focus on seem to be sort of a bit hidden away in pictures. So this one, we're really focused over here. Look at Cathy and Rhea. So... good. We did this one, didn't we? I think we did that one. We did that one. We've done this one over here as well. Triple H Thought said, when you celebrate your graduation with an AJ Styles Pele kick. Why would you decide to do that? Dude, if you go on stage as part of your graduation, at no point do you think you're about to get booted and knocked down. Like, that is crazy. Did they think they had more room, or what was the dealio? That we got different angles and everything. Let's have a look from this angle. Boosh. Muggsy loves it. Muggsy, thank you. Larry, shout out to you. Look at that. Jay on the front of a Minute Maid. So, Tropical Punch. Love that. Love that for him. Oh, look at this as well. This is doing the rounds. This is really being shared. So, Wrestling's Biggest Fan. Thank you. Look, an hour ago.
Happy birthday to you. Eat with caution. Happy birthday to you.
Dude.
Eat with caution.
Can I just say, Bailey responded to this and went, how do I get that laugh as my ringtone? I quite fancy that, actually, on little soundboards. So if ever, like, we say something that's potentially humorous, I can just go...
Eat with caution.
I maybe don't want eat with caution, but I do like the laugh. I really might steal that. Right, let's go community. Muggsy. It seems like community members are now making animals like wrestlers, tagging wrestlers in it and then getting responses. So we've got dogs now. So here, Muggsy getting a response, a like from Big Van Vader. So there we go. I do like the Gold Dust one. That is very good. And Walter said new teas. So, Bud, shout out to you. Is that a Karrion Kross one? Very nice. I don't actually have my other page set up. There we go. That's better, isn't it? That's better. Not that you don't have a lovely face, my friend, but it's the shirt that we're trying to admire. So, there we go. The devil you know, Karrion. And we got a Wyatt 6. Is he going to model it? No. Disappoint him, to be honest. Disappoint him. The only modelling picture we have is this one. But it's a blooming good one. You killed it. You slayed, my friend. That's what the kids say. You slayed. So, very good. Very good. That was a couple of bits in community. Right, before my voice once again packs up, let's say thanks and let's part ways, shall we, friends? So, Jason, Elite Pro Wrestling Forum, Sweet Chin Wrestling, Daboomer65, Raymond, Armando, Claire, All Game 17, Wrestling's Biggest Fan, Miss Clown, Sinel. Sinel actually reached out to me and told me how you pronounce it, and now my brain is like, oh my god, what did she say? What was it again? I think it's Sinel. It is now. That is what your name is now. Hieronymus Drake, Phantom 67, Babs the Barbarian, Big Bam, I Am the Colour Reds, Robin, Cenobite, Real Wrestling Fan, Prane User Sports, Jimmy, Enigma, Huddle Talk, Jeff, Larry, Steve Munson, Casey, Football 24085123, Larry again, Anthony, Alfie, MLW Flash, and CM Chunk. Right, a big thank you to all of you. A big thank you to everyone that continues to support this video series. It really is appreciated. I hope you enjoy watching it as much as I enjoy making it, and I really enjoyed making it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll be back later with Evolve. We'll be back later with another Unseen. Of course, we're back this weekend with SmackDown, Worlds Collide, Money in the Bank. It's busy. It's a busy, busy time. So thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. See you next time. Bye for now.